The team of the moment, West Bromwich Albion. And if they avoid defeat today, they create a club record of 18 games without defeat. What a way to start this famous club's centenary year. Their side is playing so well that Ron Atkinson makes no changes from the team which drew with Coventry in the FA Cup. That means that John Truick retains the number 10 shirt. Len Cantello is still recovering from flu, but it does mean that the substitute is perhaps the most expensive man ever to occupy that position. David Mills, who cost £500,000 when he recently joined Albion from Middlesbrough. 17-year-old Justin Fashanu has only been a professional since Christmas Day, but this afternoon he gets his first game for Norwich City in the First Division in place of Martin Chivers, who was dropped after last week's cup defeat at Leicester. Also dropped is John Ryan, so Ian Davis switches to midfield, still retaining the number 3 shirt, and Richard Simmons is brought in, wearing number 10, but to do a specific marking job, I suspect, on Laurie Cunningham. In that case, number 2, Kevin Bond, will play as sweeper. Referee Derek Richardson of Lincoln, who had a long, hard look at the pitch this morning before deciding this match could go ahead. And he made the two captains toss the coin in his dressing room before the match. And Norwich won the toss and elected to defend the right-hand end. And as Albion kick off, playing from left to right, most of the players, in fact the whole of the Albion side, wearing the new Astro boot with the pimpled sole, and indeed most of the Norwich players wearing that same type of footwear. The pitch on this near side is very hard indeed, harder perhaps than anywhere else, and the goal mouths are different as well. The left-hand goal mouth is hard where Albion are defending, and the right-hand goal mouth, which Norwich are defending down there, is comparatively soft. Here's Robertson. Alistair Brown. Oh, a chance here perhaps for Regis. Oh, what a shot! Well, that was brilliantly taken. And Cyril Regis gets the congratulations for a fine opportunist goal. Well, there was a slip in the defence, first of all, let's admit that. He had a clear run on goal, but it isn't quite as easy as that. He hit it first time, Keelan got his hand to it, but the shot's still good enough and strong enough to fizz in the far side. And so, for West Brom, the side with the championship on their mind, a great start. Neighbour for Norwich. Albion enjoying their best season for 25 years. And they're on the attack again here with Cunningham making a break and Regis in the middle again. Corner. Good, strong following of Albion fans have made the journey from the Midlands today. And they're behind that goal as well, where Regis just scored. Corner wasted. That was Robertson. There's Maguire. And now Peters for Norwich. But Norwich so far have not found any sort of rhythm. It's a good ball though from Maguire. There's Phil Hoadley. Kevin Bond. Bond finds Powell. Peters is drifting into space over there. And he wins a corner given away by Statham. Number 3 for Albion. Best to keep an eye on Martin Peters on corner kicks and free kicks. He gets in so often. Fashanu up at the near post. Robertson away. Maguire. Peters. Fashanu's header. Reeves! Fashanu! Goal kick. Could so easily have gone in. Fashanu getting the first touch. Then Reeves sending one towards the far side. But away from the goal, and Fashanu's shot into the side netting. Truick down the line for Regis, and in the way Simmons. Cunningham's throw. Brown headed it back, and it was away by Maguire. Cunningham to take the throw. That's Weil in there again, and Regis was there too. Well, the closest chances aren't always the easiest ones. It was bouncing a bit awkwardly, and he got underneath it. Headed by Truick. Regis looking for Batson, but Fashanu getting back, and wherever you look now, there's a coloured man making an impact, it would seem. Hoadley for Norwich. Reeves, Maguire. Peters making a run through the inside right position. Neighbour out wide. Simmons making the extra man down the right. Tony Brown, the tackler. Peters. Fashanu getting in, it's going to come to Davis! The new boy involved again. Tony Brown breaking through. And that's where he's so dangerous, coming from deep. Regis to Alistair Brown. That was Reeves running back, who intercepted. Here's Batson, though. It was a poor one from Powell. Truick. Batson. Oh, that's nice play. Ricochet was off Truick from Bond's clearance. Ali Brown. Fashanu. Controlled that brilliantly. There he is again. And what about that for confidence? Pinpoint pass to Jimmy Neighbour. Maguire. And room out there now for Kevin Bond. Fashanu. Maguire's just behind him, so is Peters. Offside against Davis on this side. Powell's header, then Maguire. Reeves, Maguire again. Neighbour. Oh, that's nicely done, but Peters couldn't quite make the extra yard. Bond, now Peters, prefers it to his feet. Reeves. Well, that wasn't to his feet either. Cyril Regis. Oh, he's got Alistair Brown breaking on this side, and the pass too strong. Well, there's some bright attacking football from both sides here. Players, for the most part, overcoming the difficult conditions. Sun seems to have gone in now, but the ground very, very hard. Good touch by Fashanu, then by Batson. Peters up with Tony Brown. Fashanu again. Dainty skills he's got for a big man. Maguire. Simmons. Neighbour. Norwich with 6 yellow shirts forward waiting. Reeves. And again Reeves! He appeals for a corner, but a goal kick's been given. Norwich again looking dangerous, with the ball bouncing rather awkwardly for the defenders, and when it finally came to Reeves, the shot pulled just slightly away from the post. Fashanu are striking up a nice understanding in their first 45 minutes together. Here's Neighbour to Maguire. Just the finishing touch that Norwich have been lacking, and while they don't find it, they'll just be caught slightly on the break with Albion coming out of defence and feeding those long balls through. Simmons cutting it out there from Cunningham. So Albion, the side chasing a club record, lead at half-time by a goal to nil. A goal strikingly taken by Cyril Regis, the in-form centre-forward. Indeed, it was his 14th of the season for Albion. But on the opposite side, also wearing number 9, a very good bow in league football by 17-year-old Justin Fashanu, who did quite enough up there for Norwich to suggest that this match is far from over and that he's a name we should bear in mind for the future. Norwich, who start the second half, are quite glad to get this match played, because before today they'd played fewer matches than any other First Division side in the league. This is their 20th of the season, and the backlog was becoming worrying, as it is for many clubs. Here's Jimmy Neighbour. Foul. Oh, and Batson helped out by Godden. John Bond, the Norwich manager, smoking a cigar on the end of the front row there in the director's box. Put 3 players on the transfer list after last week's cup defeat. Albion playing some good football there in defence and turning it into attack with Tony Brown. John Truitt making a run on the far side. Here's Regis. Now Robson. Regis. And Keelan getting his body and his legs in the way. The outswinger to Robson. There's Regis, and again. It's going to come now to Derek Statham. And Norwich could break here. It's Jimmy Neighbour. Maguire. Just Fashanu ahead. To his left. On the referee doing Norwich a nice favour there. Very much the extra man. Here's Davis, but Truitt in the way. Hoadley's made a run. Nice ball, Maguire. That was well done. Simmons. Reeves. Davis. Peters came in. Peters, always the man to watch in the air, and Norwich played that ball so well inside the box. Reeves retrieved, Davis was involved as well, and when the cross came in, Peters was up, and it's 1-1. Brendan Batson is having a conversation with the referee. He was off the field, I think, when the goal was scored, looking at his boot or his... changing his footwear, I suspect. The linesman, I think, prevented Batson from coming back on, and I think that's what the argument's about. Albion were only down to 10 men when the goal went in. Anyway, a goal it is, and Norwich are level. But the goal did develop down Norwich's left-hand side, and that might well have been averted had Batson been on the field, I suppose. It's a talking point anyway. But the mood inside Carrow Road has changed now. Norwich have suddenly found the target, which has been worrying them in recent matches. And Albion, for the moment, have slightly lost their cool. Another argument, this time Alistair Robertson involved with the referee. here's Peters again. Reeves! Oh, good save by Godden. That was an awkward one for the goalkeeper. First time shot from Reeves, left foot, and Godden down sharply to his right. That's a free kick to Norwich. And as that free kick was given to Albion, their manager Ron Atkinson came down onto the touchline bench to let them know what he thinks at slightly closer quarters. John Truex spreading the play out. Statham. Regis. Nicely done. Oh, what a shot! Hit the bar! And away from the rebound by Tony Powell. And Regis explodes back into life after a quiet 20 minutes and thrills the crowd with a shot which caught Keelan off his line. This match being watched by a crowd of just under 21,000. Handball by Batson. Truex for Albion. Had quite a tussle with Davis, the number 3, as Truex. About 7 minutes left, and the score is still Norwich 1, West Brom 1. Fashanu. Free kick against Robertson. Tremendous backing from the Carrow Road crowd now for Norwich. Oh, a shove in the back, it looked neighbour. Powell back in, the referee's now blown anyway against Reeves. But Reeves may feel a little aggrieved there. The argument is with an Albion player at the moment. But Reeves appeared to be shoved in the back when the ball first came over. Those things sometimes happen in the penalty area and go unnoticed, but in the end he was penalised anyway. Well, John Bond in the light coat there at the end of the row must be feeling slightly happier about his team's performance than he was this time last week at Leicester. Ran off Martin Peters. Jimmy Neighbours' challenge was good. Powell. Robson. That flick was all that was needed there. Statham. Robson again. Tony Brown is over on the right wing. Ali Brown is waiting in the centre. And it's away by Bond. To the relief of his father, I would imagine. Davis. Albion coming strongly now in these last 5 minutes. Dummy by Regis, and Cunningham almost in. He is in. Keelan saves. Good piece of reaction goalkeeping by Kevin Keelan. The left foot snaked out, but it's still Albion. Batson. Tony Brown in there. Came out to Robson, then to Regis. Albion sense victory here. Weil is still forward. Tony Brown. Alistair Brown in there. Now, can Norwich survive? Weil makes his way to the near post again. That was Weil. Keelan flat, Weil headed, and Keelan turned it round. Well, what a... Not very convincing the first time, Kevin Keelan, but he was the second from John Weil. And the linesman saw an Albion player in an offside position and gave a free kick. Well, Keelan has made 2 saves there that could well have earned Norwich a point. The first one from Laurie Cunningham deserves full applause. Robson, Batson, it's Albion who are stronger in the closing stages. Truick. Kevin Bond across. Weil is in there again, heading it back. And Norwich just happy to get the ball away at the moment. They're not doing that too easily either. Cunningham. Simmons is still his marker. He has been all afternoon. Davis helping out this time, and Norwich get the throw. Just that once, Cunningham got clean away and through, and Kevin Keelan responded so well. Batson. Tony Brown has pulled away here to the far post. This is Statham joining the attack. Truick. That's safe and away. There's just a minute to go, but what we've seen in these last few minutes is typical of West Bromwich Albion this season. Even though they're away from home, they always believe they can win the match. They're prepared to go forward right to the end. Davis. Ron Atkinson knows now his side are just seconds away from the top of the First Division and a club record. To Davis with the volley. Fashanu will get a free kick there, leaning by Robertson. Now then, Norwich might have a last chance here. The 90 minutes are up on the watch. It's merely a question now of time for stoppages. And Albion have pulled everybody back behind the ball. Bond takes it. Powell, Fashanu, and Derek Statham away. Neighbour with the throw. Corner this time. It's a good header away. Neighbour again. Good teamwork from Albion. They were all back helping there. Maguire, Peters. Looking for Fashanu, far side. And the referee blows. And what an entertaining afternoon, and what a historic afternoon in a way, because West Bromwich Albion, celebrating their centenary this year, have created an all-time club record. That's 18 games in League and Cup undefeated, and the point also means, on a day when Liverpool and Everton didn't play, that Albion are the new leaders of the First Division, which they haven't won since 1920. So, quite a landmark for this Midlands club this afternoon, but a good performance too from Norwich City. After a week of adversity, they came back and drew 1-1, providing for the crowd a thoroughly enthralling match.